First off, you should love yourself. You can't love nobody else if you don't love yourself. Bro, no way I'm really... Okay, hold on. Why does someone posting you determine the love that they have for them? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Aymari, and if you're not new here, hey, let's get to the point of this video. Y'all know what this video is. Girl talk. Honestly, I've been wanting to do a girl talk for a minute over a couple topics, but every time I want to do a girl talk, I get the ideas and I don't write them down. Like, I literally, every time I get an idea of a girl talk topic, I'm like, oh my god, that's a good idea. Never write it down. So then when it's time for me to plan out the video, I'm like, what do I talk about? But that's literally my fault, because if I wrote down every time I thought of one, I would have so many topics, because I'd be thinking of great topics, but don't write them down. So we wrote some down this time, and we have some today to talk about, and then a few of you guys gave me some in the comments to talk about too. Okay, so if you haven't already, go ahead and like the video, because if you don't do anything, you don't like anything, I don't care. Just like the video because it helps me out a lot. So go ahead and do that. I'm just chilling at my bed. I was gonna do this girl talk in my little extra room, but I was like, let me get more comfortable so I can feel more like I'm sitting here giving you advice. Like, you're sitting on my bed with me, we talking about some real stuff. I got my little Stitch. Everybody say hey to Stitch. Let's actually get into it. I got a couple topics on my computer. My computer's right here. Put it on my computer, blew it up so I can see it. I really don't know what to do with my hair. Alright, now we can get started. My hair is out the way of my face. First topic we're gonna do, let's start with privacy. Privacy, I don't remember who said this, but I heard privacy is power. I think it was Alyssa Howard. I don't know. Privacy is very, 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 very important as a woman, as a female, as a person in general. Like, no matter what your gender is, I feel like privacy is very, very important for you to have. The less people know about you, the better. Like, if people know stuff about you, they can put their input into what you have going on. It could change stuff. Like, it could do different things, change your mindset, change what's going on around you. Like, I feel like privacy is something everybody should have, and me personally, I have that. Like, I don't post on social media. I don't tell people about my life for real. Social media wise, nobody should know every single thing that happens in your life through social media. I don't care if you have a spam, your man page, not even your spam should know. I understand spam is like a thing where you can share like your feelings right now, interact with people and stuff like that, but I feel like even those spam people should not even know every detail about your life or know a lot about your life. Like, somebody shouldn't be able to come to you and tell you about your life and you did not tell them that. Like, that's what I feel like. That's when I feel like it's a problem, because why do you know these things? Like, I know why you know these things because I posted about it, but like, you shouldn't know these things because I didn't tell you. Like, I don't know if that makes sense, if y'all getting what I'm saying. Like, I personally feel like I shouldn't have nobody come to me telling me stuff that I did not specifically go to you and tell you. And it's easier for me to say that because I don't put anything that I do on social media. I might like post a photo dump. That's the last thing I posted. I have not posted on Instagram since June, I want to say. Or maybe, yeah, June. When I graduated, it was probably the last day I posted. Yeah, that was the last day I posted. And then I deleted Instagram shortly after that, so I have not posted anything. Even on my graduation day, I posted pictures of me, but you don't really know like the deeper, like what happened. You just see like the visual. And I feel like that's a good thing to have. Like, you shouldn't be posting like your every move, like who you're with all the time, like how you're feeling, because people talk. For one, people always have their input. For two, so it's just, I don't know, like, I just feel like privacy is power. Keeping that stuff to yourself is more powerful than you think, especially like goal wise. You should not tell nobody your goals. I'm really like strong on this. Like, you should not tell anybody what goals you have set for yourself. You can tell like base level goals, like, oh my gosh, I want to be rich. Like, I feel like that's a base goal that everybody says, but the deeper goals, like, I don't know. I'm trying to give y'all goals without saying my goals. So, like, oh, I want a Mercedes-Benz 2015 S-Class. I don't know if that's a Mercedes, like, I don't know if that's a real thing. But, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, nobody should know those type of goals. Maybe somebody like you really, really, really trust, like maybe like your significant other, like your best friend or something. Maybe they can know those goals if you trust them, but I feel like your deep, real goals, nobody should really, really know besides you. Unless you feel comfortable telling other people, like, because everybody has their inputs. Some people are bitter and just want to tear other people down, like they don't want to see they don't want to see other people win before they win. So they'll try to tear it down, make sure you don't reach that goal. Hey, a lot of people are like that, you really don't know. So I just say keep your goals to yourself so you do not have to deal with any of that. Since we're talking about like people you talk to, stuff like that, let's get into friendships. All right, this is probably gonna be my biggest topic, honestly, because I've had a lot of thought about friendships, female friendships in particular. I feel like females friendships are so much harder to keep up, depending on the type of friends you are and depending on the type of friend the other person is. So that also brings me into high maintenance friends and low maintenance friends. Me personally, I'm a low maintenance friend. I'm just let y'all know that now. I do not want to be on the phone with you all the time. I don't text you 24/7. I can't text you all day. I'll text you maybe a couple times out the day. Sometimes if I'm chilling, we can text back and forth, but it's not gonna be all day. Seeing you every day, no, I cannot do that. I got stuff to do. I can't do that. I got stuff to do. Like, I can't come and see you. I can't hang out with you every day. I don't even hang out with people every day. Like, I literally do not hang. I don't even get out the house for real. But like, hypothetically speaking, like, somebody wanted to hang out with me every day, I couldn't do that. I don't even hang out with my boyfriend every day, and that's just because, let me just not even get into our relationship for real, because that has nothing to do with this video. I'm just not that type of friend that needs all that energy. Like, if you don't text me for 3 months and then you text me talking about some, hey, what you doing, I'm gonna be cool with that. Maybe it depends on the type of person who you are, because I probably like feel, if I already felt some type of way with you at first and then we stopped talking and then you text me at the blue, I might feel away. But if we real tight, like, I know you my girl, like, that type of thing, I'm gonna text back like, hey, what's up, what you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have to text every day. And I love and respect, is respect the word? I don't know, I just love my friends that actually get that. Like, they understand I'm not the type of person that doesn't like to text every day. Like, we can text one time a week and still be cool, one time a month still be cool. We don't gotta text every day. We just gotta both have that understanding that we're still cool. We just don't gotta text. And I think that I was watching Aaliyah's face, and she was doing like a girl talk, and she was talking about how high maintenance friends and low maintenance friends usually don't work out because it always ends up being one-sided. And I really agree with that, because high maintenance friends want a lot. Like, you just want a lot. You want to text every day. You want to make sure everybody's straight all the time, 24/7. Want to hang out all the time. And low maintenance friends, they don't require all that. They don't want to do all that. They want to have their alone time. So that kind of just like interferes with each other. You guys kind of clash. You kind of like, why don't you want to hang out with me? The high maintenance friends feel like you don't like them because you don't want to hang out with them, but the low maintenance friends feel like you're doing too much because you want to always hang out with them. So it kind of just clashes, and I just feel like that it's not gonna work. It could work with a good communication, but without communication, you're not gonna get anywhere. So I just know, I don't know, I just really, and I used to be like a high maintenance friend, I guess. Not really on the hangout side, but as for texting, I would want to text my friends all the time. But that was kind of in middle school and somewhat of high school. But these last few months, I've really been low maintenance. Like, I really don't talk to people. Like, I gotten so used to not talking to so many people that I don't even want to talk to a lot of people anymore. Like, I don't want to talk all day. I really feel like it's these last few months that really, like, really changed me as a person. And I'm glad of it, because it makes me be more productive. Like, the less you're on your phone, the less you're talking to people, the more you have time to actually do stuff. Sit on your phone texting somebody all day, that's not gonna get you to where the goals you have for yourself. Like, this right here is not gonna get you anywhere but distracted from what you got. And that's mainly the reason why I deleted Instagram, because it was just a distraction. I have stuff that I need to get done. Like, I have stuff I need to do, and Instagram was just in the way. I'm probably gonna download it back in September, but I'm still not gonna be in it as much. It's just there. Like, if I get really bored, like, oh my gosh, I have nothing else to do, let's go scroll on Instagram. I just know me now, I'm not gonna want to get on it no more. Like, I'm really not addicted to it. I don't really care for it anymore. But it's there if I'm really bored, want to talk to people. But whoever I need to talk to is in my phone already. Like, if you text me and I text you back, we cool. I don't care. Just know that, okay? Because I know some of my friends, my Instagram friends, whatever, they watch my videos, so I don't want them to get offended. But, like, I still love them, so. Also, I feel like there's friends for everything. Your friends that you go out with are not going to be the friends you tell your problems to. Like, it could be a combination of both. But I feel like majority of the time you have those friends where you talk about certain stuff with. And that's where I feel like that whole bestie title really sets a standard as to that's your main person for something. And I kind of just grew away from that. And I know a lot of time in my life I really wanted that bestie thing. I wanted the bestie title. I wanted to hang out all the time, like just me and you bestie type thing, our only friend. I really came to the realization that, like, you can have a best friend, but your best friend also needs to understand that you're gonna have other friends too. Like, they can't be your only friend. Like, it's literally not gonna happen probably. Like, I feel like it's really a rare occurrence for someone to only be friends with someone else. But it's possible. But if you've already had friends before and then you're getting a bestie, I feel like it's kind of hard to just cut people off and be like, oh, this is my bestie, like, I only tell her stuff. Like, I don't know. I just feel like the whole bestie thing is really a hard thing for me personally. Like, I don't like it. Just based off of the experience I've had in the past with that word. Because literally, like, every bestie I had, we just stopped being besties. So that kind of just sets the tone for me and besties. Like, I just feel like I can have, like, that top friend, but I don't want to call you bestie. Like, I just don't. Like, I just can't do that bestie word anymore. And I don't know what it is. I really don't. But I just feel like it's a hard standard for me to keep, because I don't think I'm the type of person to just single myself out to one person to go to everything for. Okay, so I might chime in and tell y'all different stuff because I completely, let me take my glasses off. Because I completely, like, didn't add what I fully should have added, basically. So I have more things to say. But basically, I'm saying this because I don't want to be a burden to someone. Like, I don't want to keep coming to someone about the same information or, like, different information to make me, it makes me feel like I'm a burden to somebody, because I don't like telling people, like, every single problem I have in my life. So I'll probably just stop talking to you about stuff for a minute to give myself, like, release that feeling. Or I'll just, like, talk to someone else. But I just hate feeling like I'm a burden to somebody, and I feel like I'm really like that with, like, my close friends and my boyfriend. So I kind of tend to just not talk about anything and just keep it to myself. So yeah, that's why I was going with that. I wasn't saying, like, you know what I'm saying, like, that's just what I was saying. Like, I don't like being a burden to someone, so I just feel like it's good to have multiple friends for different things. Yeah. You have friends for everything. I just feel like the bestie standard, not a bestie standard, the bestie title is kind of just this hard thing to maintain. I don't know if it's hard to maintain for y'all, but me personally, I just can't get into it anymore. Like, I don't know, I love the little bestie, like, pictures and stuff. I don't know, I think the whole, maybe I just need to switch over to best friend instead of not bestie, because I feel like bestie is just what tears me down. I don't know. I feel like this is really like a podcast. Like, I feel like I'm not really talking to y'all, giving y'all advice, but, like, I'm really just talking to y'all for real. Like, y'all really just letting me vent for real, because I haven't been able to do this on my channel. And this is actually a specific video just to talk to y'all, so I feel like I can do it now. In my vlogs and stuff, I feel like I'm gonna bore everybody with that. So, me and Stitch just been talking to y'all. Let's talk about this self-image with you females, because, not you females, not y'all. Y'all my gang members, but, like, these females. I feel like, maybe this is just my opinion, I really can't control what you do, but I just feel like the females that portray themselves a certain way on Instagram, y'all know what I'm talking about, and complain when they don't have a boyfriend or don't have a man that really loves them for them. Look what you're portraying. That's all I'm gonna say. Look at what you're portraying. Like, that's what they're gonna come for you for, because that's what you're putting out. If you put yourself out there like you're a well-respected woman, they're gonna treat you like that. You off, ducked off, whatever, they're not gonna have no problems with you. They're not gonna think about anything else. But if you put what you put out and then expect something else from that, it's not gonna work, because you just put out, I hope y'all get what I'm saying, bro. It makes so much sense in my head. But, like, what you put out on the internet is what people are gonna portray you as. And then when they portray you as that, you cannot get mad, because that's what you put out. You cannot, like, you can't expect something better than what you put out. You need to be a better version of yourself. But if you do like doing that thing and that's what you like, then that's what you like. You're gonna have to wait for somebody to accept you, or friends to accept you for what you do. Like, not too much on y'all, but, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't expect for someone to view differently than what you put out. That's it. You can't expect, that's all I'm saying. You can't expect nobody to view you differently than what you put out. But also, don't lie to yourself. Like, don't put up this fake image for someone just to get some type of different interaction, friendship, relationship with somebody, because eventually it's gonna wear off. Like, they're gonna find out the real you. So I guess just be yourself, but just remember, what you put out is what you're gonna get, basically. I hope that really makes sense, y'all. I really hope that sense y'all makes sense, because I suck at this talking thing, but when I vent, I just know what I'm talking about, and I just hope y'all know what I'm talking about too. As for, let's just get into mental health, loving yourself, whole little. First off, I don't remember where I heard this from. Once again, I've been watching, like, a lot of podcasts and stuff, so probably from one of them or some video I watched or something. First off, you should love yourself. You can't love nobody else if you don't love yourself. You need to love yourself, because that's the one person you're guaranteed to spend the rest of your life with. Guaranteed. There's no question about it. You have to spend your life with yourself until you die. That's the only person. So why don't you love yourself if you're the only person that you have to spend the rest of your life with? Guaranteed. I understand it's easier to love someone more than yourself It's way easier to do that. But for you to really, really love someone else, you need to love yourself too, because nothing's gonna work. I don't want to say I guarantee, because maybe it could, but it's not gonna work out the way you want to if you don't love yourself. Like, insecurities come up, problems with yourself come up, and then you portray them on other people. Like, it's just a lot that comes with not loving yourself. And I personally had to learn that. Like, I really had to learn that as a person. Like, I love myself now. A year or two ago, could not say the same. But loving yourself actually just benefits you as a person. It benefits me as a person. Like, I really, really understand myself and some of the things that I do now, just because I really took that time to learn myself, love myself, do things for myself rather than doing things for other people. Like, I'm just be real. I had like a body, like, I did not like my body. Like, I feel like I was, look at me getting emotional, bro, because I'm really like, I'm telling you, I'm really so proud of where I'm like at right now. Like, okay, I just want to give y'all a warning before you continue on. Like, it's about to get emotional. I'm gonna start tearing up, and if that like triggers you in any way to cry or whatever, I just want to let you know now before you just get, it just happens out of nowhere and you start crying. I just want to let you know now, I'm probably gonna start tearing up, and I'm not gonna take it out because I feel like that's just like, I just want to be real with y'all. Like, this, it just happened. So yeah, I didn't think I would get like this mentally years back. Like, I promise you, I'm on a whole different level. Like, it's crazy, but yeah, I'm actually really proud of myself. But let's just talk about something surface level, I guess. I had a problem with my body. I feel like a lot of people have that same problem. And throughout my years of high school and middle school-ish, I think too, I would always get called thick, skinny, like a twig, like really skinny. And I kind of hated that. Like, I hated getting picked on for that. But there was a point where I was like, so what? Like, I would just brush it off type thing. Like, or my hair was big, I would brush that off too. Those things really did bother me at one point. Especially in middle school, I want to say. That's when they really, really bothered me, because that's the phase where everybody's a bully. Everybody in middle school, they're just straight bullies. Like, that's where you learn to, I feel like that's where insecurities really form at. Insecurities are formed by other people's, I don't care. Insecurities do not form from yourself. Like, you can't be insecure about something unless somebody else's opinion or you see something else. It's really somebody else's opinion that causes insecurities. But I had a really hard time with the way I looked because of those comments that were made about me in the past. So I would always just, I wouldn't wear certain clothing. I hated wearing dresses. I hated certain ways I would look in certain clothing. I just hated my body in general. Like, there was a point where I really wanted a BBL. If I'm being honest, I really wanted a BBL at one point, just because I was like, I'm so skinny. Like, I wanted thicker thighs, I wanted a bigger leg, I wanted a bigger butt, like all this. And I was like, man, when I get my money, I'm really gonna get me a BBL. It really took me some time, and I think really, what really helped me was track. Although I don't do track anymore. I don't know if I should get back into it. I really don't know. I feel like it's kind of too late. But it's never too late. But I just don't think that's really one of my passions no more. I think it was one of those things that was placed in my life for that point in moment to better me as a person. And it wasn't something for me to continue doing. I sound like I'm crying in my voice because I'm really getting like deep. Like, I don't really talk like this on people, and for me to talk like this to camera to hundreds of people is wild. But whew, I think that was put into my life for a certain type of time for me to better as a person, because I think that whole moment really helped me mentally and helped me, bro. No way I'm really okay. Hold on. Back into my regular stuff, but I think that was really placed into my life in that specific time. The way it was, the hardness of it, everything was placed into my life for a reason. And I feel like a lot of things, everything happens for a reason. And now that I'm really realizing, hold on y'all, I'm not about to cry on this dang on camera. That's the one thing we not gonna do, is cry on this camera. That's one thing I tell myself I'm not gonna do, is cry on the freaking internet. And what am I doing right now? I'm not crying. But I feel like a lot of things are placed into your life at a specific time. Events, things, objects, whatever is placed into your life at a specific time that you need it to happen. Because if that thing didn't happen, you would not be where you are right now. Like, the way you are, the way you look, anything right now is because of something that was placed into your life in the past. And I just feel like track was one of those things for me that really helped me mentally strengthened me, and mentally strengthened the way I looked at myself, the way I looked at my body. Like, when I was lifting weights in the gym all the time, I loved the way I looked. I was still skinny, but I gained a little weight, and I don't think it was enough for a lot of people to notice. But me personally, I noticed because I knew the way my legs looked, the way my body looked before I even started. And that just kind of just made me, why do I sound so stupid? But that just made me like feel more confident about myself. Like, I would be like walking around, oh yeah, I'm big body, like I really be in the gym. Like, I feel like working out itself has really helped me mentally. And it wasn't me trying to, because I know a lot of people are trying to go to work out to get a bigger butt, bigger thigh, whatever. I was working out to be faster at that time, although I didn't plan on, I knew I was gonna get bigger, but I didn't think like nothing of it. I was just focused on the progress. And I feel like that's a thing that really helped me. I wasn't focused on gaining a lot of weight. I wasn't focused on eating a whole bunch of foods to try and gain. I was just focused on the training to be better as a person, be better in my sport. So me doing that actually helped me a lot in my mental state, the way I looked at myself. Because that whole track period was really a hard time. I would cry. Some nights I would cry at practice. Like, it was really bad, but it also really helped me because I learned how to take criticism. I learned that I can be the best in everything I do. Like, I have to take an L. But why am I crying? I don't even do this. I have to take an L before I can take a W. Everybody takes L's. You gotta take an L before you get a W. So I just think that really helped me realize, that really pushed my mental a lot. And then these last couple months really helped too. Like, everything I really went through, going through whatever, really helped me mentally. And I just really grateful that it happened. I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying that, but I'm actually grateful that it happened. Like, I'm grateful everything happened. I'm grateful. I'm just grateful I fell in track. I'm grateful I was proud of myself to be where I made it, and that I wasn't really frustrated, that I just kept going on with my life, because yeah, that took a lot of time and I was really frustrated at one point, whatever. But I'm getting off track. I'm telling y'all my life story and stuff, but that goes to say, certain stuff happens in your life for a reason. Everything happens for a reason, and you just gotta accept that. In due time, you'll realize what that thing that was placed into your life was meant to do. Like, now I'm literally, I kid you not, I did not even plan to say none of this, but I kid you not, I just now thinking of what that whole track period of me training and all that, y'all seen that in my old vlogs. Like, I used to vlog it all the time, but y'all can go back and watch some vlogs. I don't know if I'll tag it below because I don't know what exact vlogs I was doing it in, but I'll probably tag this one specific video I was for sure training in. Yeah, a lot of things happen for a reason, and you just gotta accept it and just have faith and trust in God that He is doing something that will benefit you and take you to another level, and you'll overcome whatever it is, whether that's negative or positive, and you'll just be a better person. Like, you need to always be the best version of you. Don't go out here trying to compare yourself to other people, trying to be the best. Oh, I want to be the next Leah Lee. You need to be the best Genesis Aymari. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need to be the best yourself, because you're never going to be that person. You're never going to be able to be the best of them, because they only can be the best of them, because they are them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's really, like, mental health is very up there for me now. Like, I feel like my mental is on an all-time high, and nobody can really get in my head and mess with me, except certain things. But as for, like, people-wise, like, no, it's just not. As for, like, talking about me wise, it's not gonna faze me. I promise you it's not. Like, I'm gonna be chill. Like, I really don't care. Like, I'm at a point where anything you say about my appearance or anything that I was ever insecure about, I'll be straight. Like, I'm really, I don't know, my mental is really there. I don't know how to tell you guys to grow your mental. I just say keep faith that whatever you're going through is gonna benefit you, or make it benefit you. Like, take something negative that happens and use that as motivation to be a better person yourself. You know, like, you gotta think the best out of everything. Like, anything negative, pick out the best of it. Your day was horrible, you woke up today. That's the best part of your day. Like, there's always something good and something negative. I promise you, there's always something good and something negative. That was a lot. I'm gonna give y'all a break because I feel like I was just really like, I'm really being like vulnerable like right now. Like I don't even open up like this. I feel like this is the most I've really opened up with you guys, and I really hope you guys like this video. I really hope you guys like this video because I think I'm gonna like it. Like I'm never like this. But if there are negative things, there are plenty of things that help you cope. Hang out with your closest friends, hang out with them, keep your mind off stuff. I feel like that's really a good thing to have. Is someone like you can trust or someone you can hang out with to help you. Put affirmations on your wall. Like right now I have, I'm not gonna show y'all because that's, y'all really don't need to see, but I have affirmations put on my whiteboard, just sticky notes. There's a punch hole wall, and I have them punched hole into the wall. Some people, eating helps them cope. Like, don't be ashamed to eat, because you can always lose weight. So if you're worried about gaining weight, girl, you can always go to the gym and lose that weight. Some people work out to cope. I personally love working out. That's one of my new favorite things I like to do is work out. It makes me feel good. I don't personally work out to get a specific body. I work out just because I love the way it makes me feel. It makes me feel strong. It makes me feel really, really energized, ready for my day. So I love morning workouts. If I could work out every morning, I would literally work out every morning. Like, I don't know, I'm just obsessed with the gym. So, yeah. Definitely need to go buy me some clothes off of Shein. I'm gonna use that as an excuse to get me some new clothes, some new workout clothes off of Shein. Because, yeah, why not? We need some cute clothes to go to the gym. But sleeping, I like sleeping when I'm upset, especially like after a good cry. Yeah, them sleeps be busting. Like, you never gonna get a bad sleep after you cry. I kid you not, them be the best sleep. And then taking a drive, gas is probably too high right now to be just driving when you sad, but shoot, when you really sad, it don't matter. Just run you some errands so you feel like you're not wasting it. Like you actually going to get something. Just take that drive. Like, oh, I need to go get some soap from the store. Take the long way to the store, and there you go. You can calm down, listen to some music. Sometimes you can cry. I don't recommend crying, but it definitely helps. But I don't recommend crying because if you cry too much, you might not be able to see and just distracts you from the road and stuff. But it definitely helps. Should I talk about relationships? Okay, I just talk about relationships. The last topic I'm gonna talk about is relationships, and then I'm gonna close the video out. In a relationship, I feel like y'all need to have y'all privacy. Like, nobody should know what's going on with your relationship, and I learned that too. You shouldn't have nobody in your relationship. You can tell like surface items, like surface information, like, oh my gosh, she got me this, or oh my gosh, we did this. But like, as what goes on in your relationship, like what y'all maybe talk about, argue about, or whatever, disagreements or whatever, I feel like that should stay between y'all, because that can create an image to the person that you're telling, and they could think negative or they could think positive, whatever. They could think differently about that person, and they go in their opinion, others' opinions come into your relationship, and that can also cause a lot of problems. So I think you should keep your relationship very, very private. And I'm not saying you don't have to post them on social media, but I feel like social media is like got this hold on people to where everybody feels like if they're not posting their significant other on social media, then they're cheating or they're not really with them. Social media is an app. Literally an app. It's not real life. Like, why does someone posting, sorry y'all, it's thunder and smell like, but why does someone posting you determine the love that they have for them? And I really agreed with people at first. Like, I feel like they don't really like me because they're not posting me. But really, in reality, if they're with you off social media, I feel like that's really what matters. Like, if their vibe is right off of social media, what is a post going to change? Like, posting to me doesn't really gain anything. Like, you don't gain anything but people in your business for real. Like, posting is cool, letting people know you're in a relationship. You don't even have to post to let people know you're in a relationship. Somebody texts you on some off-the-wall stuff, telling them you're in a relationship. Like, it's that simple. You really don't got to post, or they don't believe you, sent a picture. Like, you feel me? You don't got to post if you really don't want to post. There's other ways to do it. I definitely think social media has played a big role in these different relationships, people expect a lot more, and maybe I'm just not that hard to please. I don't know, but I just feel like that posting on social media is not really like a necessity for me to have. Like, I really do not care about that because I don't even post myself, so I'm not tripping by no post, because posts just bring attention, and I don't really want no attention on me or my relationship. Like, I just want that to be something between us that we can share. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't have to be nothing big. What else? What other tips do I have for you guys? I think you should not depend on your significant other, for one, because you need to be able to be stable enough to where with or without them you're straight. Like, if they was to leave you today, you would be able to be straight. Like, maybe your heart's broken, you're sad, whatever, but like mentally wise, financially wise, like everything is straight. Like, you need to have your own money, your own, like, you gotta be on your grind too. Like, he or she can't be the only person on that grind. Like, you gotta be on your grind too. You can't be focused on a relationship 24/7. Like, I get it, like, especially when people really first start dating, like, it's really hard to not do that. But I feel like once y'all been together for a minute, I think that's easier for me to say, but once y'all been together for a minute, it's easier to not be all up on each other. Like, distance, I feel like distance is really essential in a relationship. Like, you need time to miss somebody. You need time. Like, those old couples, not old couples, but like couples, like married couples or whatever, they'll go to work all day, don't talk all day, come home and they'll have something to talk about. When you talk all the time, you run out of stuff to talk about, and you don't value the conversation as more. I feel like when you don't talk enough, when you don't talk a lot, you value the conversation more. So it just makes everything better. And you need to have a life outside of your relationship. Like, you just need to have a life. Like, you need to have your own friends or your own thing that you do. If you don't have friends, do stuff on your own. Like, you don't have to have your only life includes them in every single thing you do. Like, it's okay to do stuff by yourself or do things with your friends, because like, if they leave, you need to still be able to do those things that you were doing when you were in a relationship. Like, only thing that changes in the relationship, only thing that changes with you in a relationship should be the loyalty. Like, you shouldn't be talking to anybody else how the way you talk with your partner, or like anything intimacy, sexual wise, like any of that should not be happening unless it's with your partner. Everything else should be the same. Like, you should still be able to go out with your friends. And I feel like that's something I really had to deal with, because not deal with, but I had to understand, because I used to just want to be with my partner all the time, and I had to understand that he had a life too, and it wasn't always including me. Like, he has friends, I have my own friends too, so like, we need to be able to, it needs to be a balance. Like, y'all need to have your own life, but y'all also need to have a life together. So there's a life outside of you, and there's a life outside of him or her, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all have your own life, y'all have your life together. Y'all also need to have communication about that, because some people take that as a, oh, I don't want to talk to you. Y'all need to have that great I don't know. Y'all need to have a good communication. Communication builds good relationships, and I just feel like without communication, all relationships are gonna fail. Like, they're not gonna fail, but they're not gonna be good. So yeah, definitely have great communication with your partner. Grow together. I feel like your partner is never gonna be the same. Like, people are constantly growing. You're learning new information. You're changing every day, all the time. Your partner's not gonna be the same, but y'all also need to have that communication and grow together. Like, it doesn't have, y'all don't have to break up. Y'all can really work on stuff together, unless it's really not working out. But like, relationships lasting is possible. Okay, but that's really all I have to say. Communication is key, and I feel like everybody says that, but it's really the main thing. Communication is really the key. Like, seeing things from the other perspective. Everything's about perspective. Like, any problems or any arguments is about perspective. Nobody's in the wrong. Literally nothing's wrong. It's just the perspective other people have, and you have to understand where they're coming from. Like, everything, like, if you really think about it, nothing's wrong. Nothing. You just think it's wrong because your perspective on it is negative. So therefore you think it's bad, or you think something good is good because your perspective on it thinks it's good. Like, understanding people's perspectives on things can really make a relationship with someone better, whether it's a friendship or a relationship, like intimate relationship. So I also don't think I've been looking at this camera at all this whole video, and I'm really sorry about that. I just can't look at the camera when I'm talking. Like, I tend to look away when I'm really like getting to deep talk, so I can think about stuff as I'm talking. That's all I really have to say today. If you guys do want another girl talk, definitely can comment things down below and I will get another girl talk rolling for you guys. I actually like doing this. Definitely want to do this in the future again. I really like doing this. So yeah, if y'all want another girl talk, let me know. Comment some stuff down below and I'm gonna write it down this time so I can have the topics ready for next video. If you guys have any video ideas, feel free to comment them down below. Me and Stitch are gonna leave. I just want to say I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you did enjoy this video, leave a like down below, leave a comment, and if you're new here, subscribe, because we're on the road to 10K. See you guys in my next video. Bye.